Hi, Crafty Planner. Welcome to my channel. I'm Tina, and thank you so much for joining me today. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, then thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing. When you do, please be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you're notified when my videos post. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Now, today I'm going to be doing some planning, and the planner that I started using in July is the planner that I'm going to be planning in, and that is my Wild Style. I love this planner. It's so beautiful. The pages are extremely neutral, and I love that because it's almost like you have a blank slate really to work with, and that's awesome because it's just a lot easier to lay stickers down without having to worry about covering certain things up. So if you're curious to see like all of the details of this planner, I do have a flip through of it, and I will link that for you. That way you can go ahead and take a look and see exactly how this planner looks on the inside. And if you're interested in picking one up for yourself, I know that they're still available out there. All right, so this week I am going to be planning the week, oh my gosh, the last week of July. Oh my goodness, wow, I can't believe last week of July. So I am going to be using these two sticker books right here, the Wild Style sticker book and Flower sticker book. Now, believe it or not, I've not used this sticker book yet. As much as I love this collection, I don't know, just other things have, kept coming up, and I really haven't used this at all. So I'm pretty excited to be using this. And yeah, we are going to be going into August. It's crazy. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that up a little closer so you can see things a little bit better. And I've already done some pre-planning. I've pulled out the stickers that I'm going to be using. Now, I did some prep work here and I covered up some of these lines. And to do that, I use my white Jelly Roll pen, and it's awesome. It's great for covering up thin lines. And if you want to go over something after it dries really good, it's really easy to do that also. So that's the one thing you have to remember when you're using this pen, that it does need to dry really well before you start laying anything down on it. This week, I do want to be covering up this. It has this grid on the side here. It's a line grid and just this little note box. And whenever I cover like large areas up like that, I do like to use my Avery sticker paper. It comes in like a full sheet, and you can cut it down to whatever size you want to. And I'm going to be using this. I already have like these sort of like pre-cut, which is kind of nice. I think I'm going to start from the bottom. These are always like a little tricky for me, and it's not the fact that like I love using them. It's just that my skills of laying these down perfectly straight are always challenging, I feel. So I'm going to do my best here, hopefully. Maybe if I start from the bottom. Generally, I start from the top, so maybe starting from the bottom is like the better way. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. I think we're doing good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that worked out perfect. I'm pretty excited about that. And you see how that just gives you a nice clean look now. So that way, if you start to lay down clear stickers, then you're not going to see all those lines coming through. And that's why I do a lot of this covering up. I'm combining some flowers with the Wild Style stickers. I thought that that would be really, really pretty. And I am loving these flowers. So I am going to start in this corner. I usually kind of, I don't know, I jump around when I do things. So I don't really have a particular like area of the sheet that I like start at. I'm going to be using these are stickers that come in there. It got rolled up because I just pulled it off, but let's see. Let's kind of get some of that out of there. That's a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's see here. I'm going to kind of, let's see. I'm gonna lay this down like that. And instead of it just like getting like a nice clean cut, I'm gonna do what I have seen a few times, and I think I wanna move this over a little bit though. I thought it would be kind of fun to do a real-time plan with me, because most of the time when I do plan with me videos, oh, that looks better. I fast forward things and then I do a voiceover, but I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought that I would. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tear this. So it's not gonna be a clean cut, it's gonna be kind of jagged. And I think, do I wanna go down? I think I wanna go down. Yeah, that sort of worked. Okay, so it's not a clean cut. And that is exactly what I was going for. I'm loving these colors, so you could see the color scheme that I'm going to be working with. And then I am, oh, these stickers are a little hard. I did not use any wax paper this time. Usually I use wax paper to like gather all my stickers on and then put them on those, oops, on the guides. See, when you don't use the wax paper, the stickers are very sticky, so that is the one reason why I like to use the wax paper, because it kind of helps remove some of the stickiness, and I sort of appreciate that. I'm gonna turn this around. I think it might be easier for me because I sort of want to get this kind of right in here. I really like it. It says She's Wild, and that is a foil in there, and it's kind of like a, I don't know if it's like a rose gold or like a bronze. I don't know. It's kind of hard, but that is the color scheme that I am going to be doing for this whole spread. So I'm pretty excited about it. So now I can kind of move this sheet over a little bit so that way you can, you know, it's just easier for me to work with this way. So I would love to know, do you have planning guides? Like, are these something that, you know, you have, that you've used, that you've tried out for yourself? I would be curious to know. And I think I'm going to use the other half of that because I think that that's going to be just the size that I need. Let's see here. And I always take the pages out of the book because I like moving things around, as you can see. So I sort of like where it's kind of like over it just a little bit. Here we go. Let's lay that down. Oh my goodness, I'm having some issues here. I think it's the nice thing about these tweezers, because they do have that closure, like they're automatically closed, and then you have to squeeze them to release them. So I really like that, and that works out really well, especially when you like want to hold stickers back the way that I'm doing right now. And yeah, I think that's gonna work. However, I want to move this up just a little bit. I don't know why, but this is bothering me. Like this little gap in the corner. Sort of not. Oh, maybe if I. There we go. I think that works out a little bit better. Now I'm just gonna come on this side and I'm gonna jump around. That's sort of kind of what I do. I've been liking these longer stickers on the sidebar, and this actually, I trimmed this sticker down because it had a heading on it that I really didn't care for. Ooh. That's the thing with the guides that I noticed. They are, you know, you take the stickers off and they really roll a lot. So this is kind of the first time that I actually use just the guides to plan out. Generally, I will use my wax paper also because it does really help with the tackiness, the stickiness of the sticker. I like the fact that it helps reduce that stickiness. So that way, if you need to like reposition your stickers, and I always need to reposition my stickers, it just makes it a little bit easier to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing the same thing down here that I did over here with the flower. I think I might use a different tape because this one's a little bit longer. So when I tear it, I think it'll work out better because this one's gonna fall, I think, a little short. Well, maybe not. So I'm gonna lay the flower and then I'm going to kind of leave this end up. And then, I don't know, let's see. Do I want to lay this one down? I think I'm going to lay this one down. I think I'm going to use this one just because. Oh, see, now I need my tweezer to get that up. All right, there we go. That little edge. All right, so this is going to go down here. Now let's see if that is over enough. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So now I'm gonna do the tear thing. I don't know why the tear thing makes me nervous. And I don't know which way. Maybe this way. There we go. I don't know why it makes me nervous. I guess I'm just so used to it being like a nice clean break, but I like that little jaggedness. Probably not as jagged as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is put this down. So I'm sort of laying all of my deco down here first. I think that that is going to be the better way to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna use that one. I think I'm gonna use this one here a little bit longer. All right. Ah, how did I have this? I think I had it like that, but I'm gonna move this so I can line it up a little bit better here. Okay, now comes the tear. Okay, I am liking this so far. I'm actually really excited about this spread. I think it's gonna be really pretty, so pretty excited about laying these down. I think I will put this is going to go in there. So you definitely need something, like when you use these guides, you sort of need a little, you know, like I'm using the tweezers, you know, because it definitely helps pull them up. but it does add like this little curve to them. So, although when I use the wax paper, it does that also. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but I feel like it's curling up a little bit more than usual. All right, so let's see here. And I like that. Now with the plastic clear stickers, I call them plastic, but I guess they really are like the clear stickers. Once you really like where they're set, you just really want to press them down, and then that'll get rid of any of that kind of like cloudy look. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I love these colors. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on this side. And I've got this box here and the sticker. So let me grab this one, because if this, like, I want to make sure that see, you sort of have to work at that to get them back up. Now I have had these stickers sitting on here for probably a couple of hours, not overnight, but a few hours. So I wanted to kind of test that to see how easily they come up. And I took them straight from the book and I put them right into, or right onto the guides. Put them right onto the guides. So I did it early this morning, and then this is sort of like mid-morning, and I wanted to see how well that they would, how well they'd come back up after like them sitting there for a little while. Because I do like the guides, except I'm always worried that they're like the stickers are not going to come up very easily. So I have to move things over a little bit sometimes because it helps me see the angle a little bit better. So pretty. I'm loving the way that this is turning out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I have these two boxes. Look at those colors. Those colors are so pretty. I love them. Now this box is actually a box that would normally go into a month at a glance, and that's why it has this little cutout. But I sort of like using these also to give that layering effect. I think it looks just really nice when you do that. Now the way that this fits in though is not always, let's see. I have to figure out, because this is going to go in here, so I think they're going to be off just a little bit here and here. Okay. Now, is that straight? It looks a little crooked. Ugh. Just a little. So how is everybody doing with our quarantine? Oh my goodness. It's like, just when you think things are getting a little bit better, then we're like, numbers start to rise. I'm gonna get rid of that line under there. I'm gonna show you how I use this. And you see how it just covers that line up. I like to do it in a circular motion. It seems to be what works best for me. Now, since I know I'm laying the sticker down, I really don't need it to dry before I lay it down, so I'm okay with that. It still looks crooked. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the angle that I'm at. So I'm loving the way that looks, and I just have a few more boxes, or maybe this is what's crooked. Something looks crooked. I don't know, I'm so particular. Oh my goodness. If you have watched my other videos, then you know that you've heard me talk about me being particular. I know I'm particular. Oops, I didn't mean to take the whole thing off. Just like to, sometimes if you leave like the little corner down, then it's sort of like, you just move it a little bit and straighten it out. And it got a little wrinkly, but hopefully it won't look bad once it's down. Well, whether it's straight or not, it's staying there, because I think if I lift this up again, it'll probably end up tearing. And that's the only one I have like that. And I will be really, really disappointed if I tear that. So I think it looks good. Okay, so let's put down these last two boxes that I have for this side, and then I'll be able to do the other side. Now, I'm sort of liking, I don't know, do I want it to be like right in here or like this? Okay, let's do it kind of like that. And then I have this one here. Put like that. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's such a pretty color scheme. I'm loving the animal print with the floral. Okay, so let's move on to this side. So, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that we are just a week away from August. Wow, it's been quite a year, right? It's been quite a year. And I don't have any kids. I have a little nephew, and he's my like pride and joy. And he is 5.5. And he is going to be starting kindergarten. So exciting. And I don't know what's going to happen with that, because I don't know if the kids are going to actually be in school, if they're going to like, I don't know what's going on. I guess it depends on what part of the country you might be in. I know a lot of schools are doing video school thing, and oh my gosh, it's got to be so hard. So hard on all of you parents. Like, I cannot even imagine. I mean, how do you go to work? Like, oh my God. I feel for all of you. I was so excited because I'm like, my nephew's name is Victor, and so excited that he is starting school. And yeah, it's just such an exciting time. And now I don't even know, like, we don't even know what's gonna happen. I don't know. It's like, oh. Now this one, I'm gonna fit right in the box itself. And see. I like that. And I really just have one more box, and then I need to finish up the side here. So I am really loving the way that this looks. If you are new to my channel, then thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoy this. And drop a comment below. Let me know if you are a new subscriber. I'd love to welcome you personally. Even if you just want to drop in the comments, like just an emoji, like drop your favorite emoji in the comments below. Every Saturday, you'll see a video from me. And then I do occasionally put one out in the middle of the week. It kind of depends on what comes in. So if I get something in that's, I'm really excited about and I want to share it with you, then I will put out a video. Okay, so now my idea for this is a little tricky. I kind of want to stay with like the teared edge thing I've got going on here, but I have this big sticker. Now this sticker actually was like a full-size sticker, and it had a little like writing on it, but I only wanted the print. So I cut that off. By the way, don't ever be afraid to cut your stickers. Like, cut them, make them whatever you want. I do have another like plan with me video, the one I did before this one. I do a lot of cutting in that video. So if you want to see how I do all of that, you know, then I'll link that for you above here, and then that way you could take a look at it. But this is the first time I'm sort of doing this like unclean cut type of thing, like kind of a jagged. So my thought was I wanted to put this up here, and I kind of wanted to tear it and then have this make today count, and I'm gonna fit that like right in here, and then maybe have another like torn piece at the bottom. So that is kind of what my plan is. I don't know how it's gonna work out, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so let's see what happens here. So I think the best way to do this is to sort of lay it like this maybe, and do just sort of kind of go for it. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I'm doing this, because this is something new for me that I've never done before. And then look at it, left like a nice little jagged for this side. And I'm hoping that, let's see what happens. If this is gonna come up higher, and I think this is gonna work. I think it's gonna work the way I want. Okay, good. All right, so now this sticker, I think I started talking about that I cut it. So this make today count was one long strip, and what I did was I just cut each of the words because I wanted to fit it into this side here. So when I first started doing like decorative planning, I never cut my stickers. I was like, oh, if it doesn't fit, okay, well, I guess I gotta look for something else. Oh, seriously, like, cut the stickers. You could cut your stickers. I started like watching more planners do that, and I'm like, why did I not think of that? So I sort of want this to be a little bit on the top of there. And, oh, I think that got, I think I layered that bottom piece on top of that other one. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, cut your stickers, like make them work for you. I think that's gonna work. Oops. I think I have to turn this around. It's just kind of like a better angle for me. Okay. Okay, now before I lay this one down though, I think I want to lay this underneath. Let's see. Okay, let's try it like this. I'm gonna move this piece over here. I'm having some struggles here. Not really, just kind of lining it up, I think. Not real struggles. If you really want to see me struggle, then go check out that plan with me. It's the Tropical Vibes plan with me. And like I said, I'll link it for you like up here. But yeah. Okay. Oh, I hope that's straight. I think it is. I think it is. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just gonna pick that up so I can see it more clearly. That is looking really, really cute. I like it. Okay, and now I've got this little foiled piece that's the thing about when you lift up foil, it does tend to give those little lines in there, so that's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna put this down here because I want to use it as like a header for this. It's kind of weird though, right? Like the colors, maybe not. Oh no, it's not bad. All right, I am loving the way this is looking and I'm really, really happy. Okay, so now I have one flower to put down here. Wasn't quite sure how I was gonna do this, and now that I see this, I really think I like it, like right here. However, you see that black line coming through, so I'm gonna pull out my white jelly roll pen and cover that up because I just really hate that way it looks. I think it's just a cleaner look and I really like that. So, you know, everybody has to do what they feel comfortable with. There is like no right or wrong. You know, these are just all tips and ideas for you. That looks pretty. Oh my gosh, I think I'm happy. Okay, so I'm really liking the way that this has turned out. There's just something like over here, it seems really, really empty. I had initially thought that I would draw some lines in here to give me some lines so that way I can jot things down. But I'm not really sure if I want to do that. So my thought was to put one here and then here. But I'm not sure if I'm really going to like that. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. But I do feel like this is really, really like blank. You know, like this is nice. It's got, you know, good balance here. But to me, this needs just a little something. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in another flower, like right in here. And then that tape or that other sticker, it's really not, it's not washi tape. It is like it's a sticker. So I'm going to put this in here because I think that sort of kind of balances things out a little bit. And then I'm going to put that flower in here, kind of angle it this way. But I do want to cover up some of these lines here because I don't like that. And I think that will be really nice. I think that will work. I thought it looked pretty nice the way that it was, but then after, you know, sometimes when you get done with it, you see certain things that are just like, needs a little something, you know? And I was thinking about putting like little headers on top of these boxes that said like today or that type of thing, but I think it just looks much cleaner this way. I'm sort of liking the more like simple look of this. There we go. And I didn't want all the flowers going in the same direction, so that worked out really nice. I love this. And now I'm ready to put it back in to my book. So I really love the way that this turned out. It's just so pretty and soft, and I love that little splash of animal print in here combined with the boxes and the florals. I am really, really happy with the way that this turned out. So I hope that you got some ideas for yourself and you enjoyed joining me for this plan with me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. If you prefer Facebook, I am also on Facebook as well, and you can find both of those links down below in the description box. Remember to subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos come out. I really hope that you enjoyed your visit here with me today. And if you did, be sure to hit the like button for me. All of that really does help. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you are new or if you have already been a subscriber for a while. And I love some planner chats, so make sure you drop a comment below because I would love to chat with you. Well, thank you again for joining me with this, and I will see you next time. Bye.